Tarot. I'm going to start today with the Leo reading for July 2026. Well, what's left of July 2026, and I'll be putting up August up in the next day or so too. But we have a little bit of time left in July, so this is going to be Leo for July. Leo and their soulmate. Let's see what comes up. I'm using the Vice Versa Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well. The World, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands in your foundation. So, Leo, Knight of Wands in your foundation, you are on the pursuit. You're moving forward with a singularity of purpose towards something, someone, some situation. There is strong Aries energy, and your own energy comes through strong, and some water energy too. Uh, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This Queen of Cups is there, so you're moving forward in a very strong way, right? Very with singularity of purpose, but you also are bringing a lot of emotion toward whatever you're moving forward toward. You're trying to end a cycle that's been very painful. There was some grief here with the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Five of Cups. A lot of grief, but there was also a lot of happiness. And the happiness definitely seems to be outweighing that grief, right? With the Sun card here, that's the happy card, right? That's childlike excitedness and happiness and fulfillment. So even though there is this sadness attached to whatever it is that you're trying to reignite, there's more happiness, and the happiness is outweighed. There was a period of time with the scorched earth and behind the Four of Swords here where you needed some time to really figure out who you were, what you wanted, and why you had been through what you've been through. Why it was so painful, why it felt like it aged you so much physically. Like you felt physically like this was aging, and it really was a difficult experience. Four of Swords is about the taking that time to recover, but it's also about with those swords where they are, you may have had a real struggle. Do you see how the swords are coming down on the legs there? Feels to me like that's a sign to tell you that for whatever happened, whatever caused you to now be ready to move forward and pursue this thing. There was a time where even though you may have wanted to, you just didn't feel like you could pursue it. You felt like your hands were tied or your legs were tied, literally. And that feeling has passed. You are now ready to pursue this. You're feeling very tangible and material balance, and the ability, whether it's financial, whatever it was that was sort of holding you back before, that's not holding you back now. You feel a lot more balanced and able to move forward. There's still financial stuff there, but that's not stopping you anymore. It's not an excuse to not move forward. You also have this Emperor here who feels very passionate about something, and the fact that he's moving now with the Knight of Wands is big, because your ego may not have let you make certain forward movements or communicated in a way that you would have liked in the past, but that's changed. You've really wrapped up that cycle with the world, and you're moving forward. There was some conflict here. The conflict was a little further back, but the conflict has ended. And after the conflict and the time of kind of recuperation, you're now ready to really move forward and go after this connection with a lot of purpose, a lot of passion, and a lot of I won't take no for an answer, which is not always a bad thing. It can be, but it's not in this case, I feel. Let me see what your soulmate side of this is. These are going to be kind of short videos because they're just for the last part of July. The August videos and readings will be a little bit more in depth. Okay, so your soulmate has the Magician card in reverse. So there was a time where they were feeling very empowered about this connection, and like it, that they, were an equal part of it, but it's in reverse. So right now they are not feeling like they have any power in this. They've let go of the idea that they have a say in what happens here. I guess it's sort of all up to you for some reason. And this could switch. This could be the other side, and Leo, you could be the one feeling this way. But that has happened, and that powerlessness is there, but they still have the cup upright. So they see the connection, they see it for what it is, but they just are not feeling the empowered ability to have a say in it like they once were. The High Priestess is here in reverse, so that's again connecting to that. That's sort of, they felt like you both were sort of equals. The Emperor and the High Priestess. I'm sorry, the Magician and the High Priestess, right? That's the masculine and feminine energies of spiritual energy, right? The ability to manipulate energy, that type of thing. They're no longer feeling that. That they feel like both of you have sort of lost that. Then you have the death card here. So they really believe that this was done, right? With the death card, it's just a done deal over, right? That's like the messenger of death. So someone came in, it could have been a person who came in and delivered some really bad news that really made them feel like that's it. It could have been you, Leo, or vice versa, them. But after that, there was a real feeling of loss, disappointment. That ship has sailed. Something's changed, though. There was a real conflict within them. They've got this Five of Wands here, and they made a really strong effort to move on, but they carried you with them. And now they're just starting to feel this Two of Cups again, which is such a beautiful card in this deck where it's about faith, hope, the memory, even the memory of what the connection was, sort of being brought back to life. It never was gone, but with this energy, it was dormant. It was dead weight for a while there, and that's no longer the case. It's feeling much more reignited and alive now, and they're ready to see if you can potentially move forward together in a way that is healthy. They're not taking action. The person who's on this side is not taking action, but they're feeling like they want to. I'm gonna pull an energy oracle card. So it feels like either Leo or the soulmate is moving toward the other person. I feel like it's probably Leo who is about to make a move, but it could be different because that fire in that Knight of Wands feels like it is you, Leo. Yeah, look at that victory. The victory card comes out, and that's strong. That feels so connected to that Knight of Wands for me. The other side of this does still feel all tied up. And you have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. That's the throat chakra. That's all about communication. So communication is key here, and bringing that communication is the right idea. There is some sacral chakra energy here too, which could be just the passion that exists in this connection with Archangel Ariel. Sacral chakra, Archangel Ariel. Fifth chakra, throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Powerful connected energy between those two chakras and this relationship. So it looks good. Tune back in and see what we see for August, because that's going to be really interesting. I'll have that up in the next day or two. All right, guys. Now, if this video resonated for you and you'd like more, would like to schedule a personal reading, you can reach me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. I'm so glad to be back. Namaste, guys.